Welcome to OMSIRS Academy. We are going to discuss class 9 Maths Chapter 2 Polynomial Part 3 Textual Exercise 2.2. Once again, welcome to OMSIRS Academy. Friends, now we are going to start the third part of the video, that is exercise 2.2 of our textbook. Page number 34. See the first question. Find the value of a polynomial. Find the value of a polynomial, which is the polynomial 5x minus 4x square plus 3 at, we are given three values. First is x equals to 0, second is x equals to minus 1, and third is x equals to 2. So I have already discussed this with a previous example. So what is our polynomial? P of x is 5x minus 4x square plus 3. This is our polynomial, and we have to substitute these values and find the value of a polynomial. So first one we are doing, instead of x we substitute 0. So we will get 5 into 0 into minus 4 into 0 square plus 3. It will be 0 minus 4 into 0 square is 0 plus 3, that is 0 minus 0 plus 3, that is 3. So this is the value of first case, that is if I substitute 0 in this polynomial, the value of polynomial will be 3. Now coming to the next one, sum number 2. We substitute x equals to minus 1. So what value will get? That is 5 into minus 1 minus 4 into, what is minus 1 square? It will be 1 plus 3. That is 5 into minus 1 is minus 5 minus 4 plus 3. Minus 5 minus 4 will be minus 9 plus 3. Answer will be minus 6 in this case. Is it clear, friends? Now we substitute the third one. Third one was p of x equals to, polynomial will remain as it is, the value will get changed. Now it will be 2. So 5 into 2 minus 4 into 2 square plus 3. 5 2s are 10, minus 4 into 2 square is 4 plus 3, that is 10, minus 4 4s are 16 plus 3. So what is 10 plus 3 is 13 minus 16, answer will be minus 3. So this is how we find the value of a polynomials. So hope it is clear, friends. Now we move to the next question. Question number 2. In question number 2, it is given that find p of 0, p of 1 and p of 2 for each of the following polynomials. Each of the following polynomials. Now see, first polynomial is p of y equals to y square plus y plus 1. So we have to find all these three values in the polynomial. So first one I am substituting p of 0. That will be 0 square plus 0 plus 1. What is 0 square? 0 plus 0 plus 1. Answer is what? 1. In another case, we have to substitute the same polynomial. We have to substitute value 1. So what it will be? 1 square. Instead of y square, it will be 1 square plus y. It will become 1 plus 1. That is 1 square is 1 plus 1 plus 1. That is equal to 3. Then p of 2, that is equal to 2 square plus 2 plus 1. Instead of y only, we have to substitute 2. So what is 2 square? 2 square is 4 plus 2 plus 1. 4 plus 2 is 6. 6 plus 1 is 7. So this is the first one. Now second one. What is second question? In second question, it is p of t is given as 2 plus t plus 2t square minus t cube. This is my polynomial. And what is the variable over here? Variable is t. So first one I am doing for you, that is we substitute 0 instead of variable t. 2 plus 0 plus 2 into 0 square minus 0 cube, that is 2 plus 0 minus 0. So answer will be what? 2. Now second one, we have to put 1 instead of t. So it will be 2 plus 1 plus 2 into 1 square minus 1 cube. So it will be 2 plus 1 plus 2 into 1 is what? 2 minus 1 cube is what? 1. Minus 1 plus 1 get cancelled. 2 plus 2, what is the value? 4. And the last one is P of 2. So we put 2 plus 2 plus 2 into 2 square minus 2 cube. So what is 2 square? 2 square is 4 minus what is 2 cube? 8. So it will be 2 plus 2, 2 plus 2 plus 2 4s are 8 minus 8. So 8 minus 8 gets cancelled. So answer is what? 4. So this is how we find the values of a polynomial, by putting the values inside the variables. So now friends, hope this is clear. Sum number 3. What is the third polynomial? P of x equals to x cube. In this also we have to put the all three values. Instead of x we put 0. So 0 cube is what? 0. So first value is 0. Instead of x we put 1. So it will be 1 cube. So answer will be 1. And in third we put 2. So it will be 2 cube. What is 2 cube? 2 into 2 into 4, 2 into 2, 4 into 2 is 8. So answer is 8. Fourth one is P of x equals to x minus 1 into x plus 1. So now see friends, instead of 0 x we put 0. So it is 0 minus 1 into 0 plus 1. So what is 0 minus 1 is minus 1 and 0 plus 1 is plus 1. Minus 1 into plus 1, answer is what? Minus 1. Another one, we put a value 1 instead of x. So what it will be? 1 minus 1, x minus 1 will become 1 minus 1 and x plus 1 will become 1 plus 1. So what is 1 minus 1? 1 minus 1 is 0 and 1 plus 1 is 2. 0 into 2, anything multiplied by 0 is 0. What is the third one? P of 2 equals to 2 minus 1, x minus 1 will become 2 minus 1, x plus 1 will become 2 plus 1. So what is 2 minus 1 is 1 and 2 plus 1 is 3. So 1 into 3, answer is 3. So hope this is clear friends. Now we move to the next question of exercise 2.2 textbook. Third question is, verify whether the following are zeros of a polynomial indicated against them. What we have to verify? Verify whether the following are zeros of a polynomial indicated in them. So first one is P of x equals to 3x plus 1 and the value indicated of x is minus 1 upon 3. So let us find. We have to verify or check whether they are zeros. So what is the rule for checking? If we substitute this value inside this and if we get the answer 0, then they are 0 of a polynomial, and if we don't get the answer 0, then they are not a 0 of a polynomial. So let us try. Instead of x we put minus 1 upon 3. So 3 into minus 1 upon 3 plus 1. Here there is multiplication between these two terms. So 3 will get cancelled. So it will be minus 1 plus 1. Answer is what? 0. So yes, x, that is minus 1 upon 3 is a 0 of above polynomial. Is it clear friends? So when we substituted this value in the polynomial, we got answer 0, then it is a 0 of a polynomial. If you don't get answer 0, then it is not a 0 of a polynomial. Now moving to the next sum, sum number 2. P of x equals to 5x minus 5. So x, value of x is what? 4 upon 5. Now if I substitute 4 upon 5 instead of x, what it will become? 5 into 4 upon 5. Minus, don't put the value of pi in this case, friends. It will be pi only. So this 5 will get cancelled. So what will remain? 4 minus pi. Now both are this unlike terms. So this is my final answer, which is not equal to 0. So we can say that 4 upon 5 is not a 0 of above polynomial. So is it clear, friends? When we substituted 4 upon 5 instead of x, we got answer 4 minus pi, which is not equal to 0. So it is not a 0 of a polynomial. Then in the third sum is p of x equals to x square minus 1, and there are two values given, x equals to 1 comma minus 1. So let us put the first value. First is x equals to 1 and second is minus 1. So let us take first 1. So it will be 1 square minus 1. What is 1 square? 1 minus 1 is 0. So yes, here we get answer 0. So p of 1, that is 1, is 0 of polynomial. Now second value, what is minus 1? So instead of x, we put minus 1 square minus 1. What is minus 1 square? It is 1 only. 1 minus 1. Again we get the answer 0. So therefore in this case minus 1 is also 0 of polynomial. Both the cases we get answer 0. So both are zeros of a polynomial. Then next sum. Sum number 4. Sum number 4 says p of x equals to x plus 1, x minus 2, and x is equal to 1 minus 1 comma 2. So here also we have to take two cases. The polynomial will remain same in both the cases. First we have to take x equals to minus 1, another we have to take x equals to 2. So let us start. So minus 1, instead of this x and this x we put minus 1 plus 1 and bracket minus 1 minus 2. So it will be minus 1 plus 1 is what? 0, and minus 1 minus 2 is minus 3. So 0 into minus 3, anything multiplied by 0 is 0. So yes, this is also minus 1 is a 0 of a polynomial. Okay, then we substitute another value, that is 2 plus 1 and 2 minus 2. Instead of this, 2 plus 1 and 2 minus 2. So what it will be? 2 plus 1 is 3 and 2 minus 2 is 0. So again 3 into 0 is 0. So here also, therefore here also what it will be? 2 is also 0 of polynomial. So in both the cases we got answer 0 by substituting both this value in the above polynomial. So both are zeros of a polynomial. So hope this is clear, friends. Now moving to the fifth one. Fifth one is p of x equals to x square at x equals to 0. So it is very simple. If we substitute here, it will be 0 square. What is the answer of 0 square? Answer will be 0. So yes, 0 is a 0 of above polynomial. It was very easy. Instead of x, we kept a value of 0, and then also we got answer 0 of the polynomial. Then next is sixth sum. In the sixth sum, p of x is equal to Lx plus m and x equals to minus m upon L. So here this is the polynomial, and instead of x, what I have to substitute? Minus m upon L. So instead of this x, what I have to write is minus m upon L equals to, L will remain as it is, and this instead of x I will write minus m upon L plus n. So this L will get cancelled. So what will remain? Minus m plus m. This will also get cancelled. M minus m is what? 0. So yes, therefore minus m upon L is also 0 of above polynomial. Then next sum. Sum number 7. 7 is p of x equals to 3x square minus 1, and we have to take two values of x. X equals to minus 1 upon root 3 and comma 2 upon root 3. Now many students are asking that, sir, we don't know how to find the values of root 3. So let us do this one. Instead of x, we keep the value of minus 1 upon root 3, that is 3 into minus 1 upon root 3 the whole square minus 1. So instead of this x, we kept minus 1 upon root 3 the whole square. So what it will be? What is the square of minus 1? Minus 1 into minus 1 is plus 1. And what is the square of root 3? We have already learned in the first chapter, number system. Root 3 into root 3 is what? 3. It becomes 3. So minus 1. This 3 will get cancelled. So 1 minus 1 is what? 0. So yes, this is also 0 for polynomial. And another one, that is 2 upon root 3. Instead of this x, we substitute 2 upon root 3 the whole square minus 1. So what will be the value of this? 2 square will become 4 and root 3 square will become what? 3 minus 1. So this 3 will get cancelled. So what will remain? 4 minus 1. So answer is what? 3, which is not equal to 0. So hence this is not a 0 of a polynomial. So it is not a 0 of polynomial. This 2 upon root 3 is not a 0 of a polynomial, and here in this case minus 1 upon root 3 is a 0 of polynomial. Is it clear, friends? Now we move to the next sum. Next sum is 8th one. 8th one, we see p of x equals to 2x plus 1, and what is the value of x? We have to take this 1 upon 2. So substituting 1 upon 2 will get 2 into 1 upon 2 plus 1. 2 will get cancelled. 1 plus 1 will remain. So answer is 2, which is again not equal to 0. Therefore 1 upon 2 is not a 0 of above polynomial. So hope this verifying whether zeros of polynomial are whether the following are zeros of a polynomial or not. This question is very clear to you. Okay, now we move to the next question, that is question number 4th of textbook. So what is question 4? Question 4 says find the zeros of a polynomial. What we have to find? Find the zeros of a polynomial in the polynomial. So I have already taught you that in case of linear polynomial it is very easy to find the zeros. So all these are linear polynomials. First one is p of x is equal to x plus 5. So how we will find the zeros of a polynomial? Let this be equal to 0. So what it will be? X plus 5 equals to 0. So x will become what? Minus 5. So what is the value of x? Minus 5. So therefore minus 5 is a 0 of above polynomial. Second sum. In second sum, p of x equals to x minus 5. So again in this we substitute, we take this whole as a 0. So we'll get the value of x. X will become what? This minus 5 will go to this side. It will become plus 5. So what will be the value of x? 5. So 5 is a 0 of a polynomial. Now friends, you can check vice versa also, that instead of this you can keep a 5 and check whether you are getting the 0 or not. See, For example, p of x equals to x minus 5. So what is the 0 of a polynomial? We have got 5. So instead of this x, we substitute 5 over here. So it will be 5 minus 5. What we get the answer? 0. So hence this is verified that 5 is a 0 of above polynomials. But this is just for your information. We don't have to do this. We have to only find the 0 of a polynomial. So this is how we find the 0 of a polynomial. Now next is third sum. Third sum is p of x equals to 2x plus 5. We take equals to 0. This is again a linear polynomial. Why? Degree 1. So therefore 2x plus 5 equals to 0. Taking this 5 to the right side, we get 2x equals to minus 5, and this 2 is multiplied. We'll take to that side, then it will get divided. So minus 5 divided by 2 or minus 5 upon 2 is the 0 of a polynomial. So therefore minus 5 upon 2 is a 0 of above polynomial. Fourth sum is p of x is equal to 3x minus 2. Again this is a linear polynomial. Why? Because it has a degree 1. So take this also equal to 0. So 3x minus 2 equals to 0. Therefore 3x equals to 2. This minus 2 will get that side. Then it will become positive 2. Therefore x equals to what? 2 upon 3. So again in this case 2 upon 3 is a 0 of polynomial. So friends, this is very easy. You can find it out by yourself. Now moving to the fifth sum. All these questions are linear polynomials. Fifth sum of textbook is p of x equals to 3x. Now see, here also the degree of x is 1. So there is a linear polynomial, but we don't have the constant value. So no need to worry. We keep this as a 0. Equal to 0. So 3x equals to 0. So x is what? 0 divided by 3. So anything divided by 0 is what? 0. So x equals to 0 divided by 3 is 0. So yes, therefore what is the 0 of a polynomial? 0 is the 0 of above polynomial. Then sixth one, that is the last one. P of x is equal to ax, where friends here one hint is given that a is not equal to 0. It is what nature? If a is 0, then this value will also become 0. So what we will take is, we have to take this is a monomial. Why? Because the degree is 1. We don't have any constant. So we take this ax is equal to 0. We have to find the value of x in this case. Why? Because which variable we are taking? In all these cases we have taken x as a variable, and here also we will take x as a variable. So this a is multiplied with this, so it will go to that side, then it will get divided 0. Here also in this case, what is the 0 of a polynomial? 0 is the 0 of above polynomial. So hope friends this all things are clear. So with this we end the today's session. So for further you can watch our next video. Thank you. So with this we end today's topic of exercise 2.2. To view our next part 4, click on like and subscribe button. Thank you.